The main thing for this look is to make sure that you have absolutely flawless foundation. Now I'm not going to be using anything heavy, I'm going to be using quite a light foundation. I'm just going to apply it on the areas that I know I need it the most. So once I've applied it where I want it, I'm going to start from the centre of the face and then blend outwards. Make sure that you don't miss things like blending it into the hairline and also the jawline. Don't just stop at the jaw. You need to bring it down your neck unless the foundation is a completely perfect match. To cover any redness or spots or under eye circles, I'm going to be using a cream concealer which is a little bit heavier than the foundation. Using a blending brush, I'm just going to really gently apply this on any areas that might need it. Next, starting with the brow, we're going to brush them into shape, and now taking a small art brush, I'm going to be taking brown, and I prefer to use an art brush for this just because you can do really small feathered strokes and they look a lot more natural, and it's easier to get it to blend into your eyebrows. If you wanted a heavier defined look, it's perfectly okay to use a larger brush, but if you want a more natural look, it's much easier to use a smaller art brush. Set them in place with a clear mascara. I've already applied a primer to my lids, so now taking the eyeshadow which is the same colour as my natural skin tone, I'm going to apply this all over the lid, and I'm just going to do this to even out the skin tone and block out any redness. For the blush, I'm going to be using a really natural peachy pink colour, and you want to make sure that you do not apply too much because it has to be very, very light. It's better to start small and gradually build up the blusher, so rub it off a little bit on the back of your hand and then gradually build up the blush until you've got exactly the right amount. To brighten up the eyes a little bit, I'm going to be using a peach eyeliner, and I prefer peach because it looks a lot more natural than white. The same peach eyeliner, I'm going to apply a little bit of it in the inner corner and then blend it out with my fingers. And taking a shimmery white baked eyeshadow, I'm also going to apply this in the inner corner. Now you can also use something lighter or something closer to your natural skin tone if you prefer. Just whatever you use, make sure that it's very light and that you blend it out. Taking your favourite mascara, you want to start at the roots and wiggle it up to avoid clumps. Now, for really light mascara application, I like to use a fan brush because it makes it a lot easier to apply mascara right into the inner corner and on the lower lashes. It also makes it quite a lot easier to control the clumps because often with a mascara wand there's so much product on it that it's very easy for the lashes to get clumpy, and this stops that from happening. Now, if you still get clumps in your lashes, just take a disposable mascara wand and just go through your lashes really lightly. For the lashes, I'm going to be using individual false eyelashes because she didn't wear any strip lashes in the film, so I want to replicate that natural look that she had. So you want to apply them just a little bit in the middle of the lash and on the outer corner. And don't worry about the eyelash glue, once it dries no one will be able to see that it's there. For the lips, I'm going to be using a lip stain because it gives a much more natural look than a lipstick, and I want this to look really, really natural. So you just want to blend it gently into your lips. And then on top of this you want to take your favourite balm, just so that it doesn't dry out your lips because it does have a tendency to do this. Finish off by applying long hair extensions or a wig if you prefer, and I'm also going to be applying latex elf ears. And that's it, you're done!